All right, so hey everybody, welcome back. I'm doing the video now, so you guys at home can kind of catch up and stuff. Um, I want to go and look at Edwards' "Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God" and kind of go over it, but I'm switching gears. And I told the guys in here I'm switching gears. Now I'm telling you guys I'm switching gears. There's an assignment today that involves those figures of speech that you looked at or read about. And he masterfully gave these images. So my primary question was, how can we use figurative language to promote understanding? And in his group, in his environment, well, let me ask you this. Have you ever been to hell? Have you ever been to hell? I've been to Hell, Maine, and there's a place called Hell, Norway, but I've never actually been to what they describe most religions as hell, and I don't plan on going. But he's talking about hell, and he's trying to use fear to get people to change their tune, so to speak. And he's talking to members of his congregation. And he knows that they come in there and sit, or maybe not his congregation, but these people they're not like, hey, I'm just going out to the masses who are unchurched and don't know anything. And these are the people that you would expect to be outstanding Christians for their religion, but he's talking to them about hell. And they might have some understanding, but remember that when you were a little kid and they said, don't touch the eye of the stove? And you did it anyway, just to find out it was hot. Y'all didn't do that? You didn't test it?
Oh, I did it.
You did it. All right, fine, good. Oh, I did it. I mean, it was hot, so it was bad. We learned our lesson, right? So this is kind of what he's doing. And he could talk about, well, you're just going to go, if you die without Christ, you're going to just die. And where you go? I mean, you're just going to die. I mean, people in the Christian faith understand that hell is not a place that is good. It talks about, in biblical standards, it talks about where a rich man goes to hell and he's thirsty and he thirsts, and it's like it's pretty bad. And eventually, they talk about too in the Bible where it will be a gulf of fire. And it will just be forever. But until you understand what fire is or what hell is, you just kind of, anyway, he's trying to use language that's going to scare people. And then he's trying to say that your place on this earth is so precarious that it's like you're that spider on a spider web. How easy would it be to throw a rock through it? Or his judgment is like that bow, loosing that arrow headed toward your heart. So there's a lot of good figurative language, and he's using that so that people can understand what he's talking about, not just to understand, but start to fear. Oh, wow, he's talking about me. All right, so that being said, your assignment today is to identify those three figures of speech that you found in your thing. There's pretty big ones. The dam holding back the water, I guess the wrath of God holding back his wrath is like a dam holding back the water. How easy it could be to crumble. What happens if it does crumble? Another one is the bow pointed towards the heart, the bow of justice, the bow of judgment. The other is the spider web, or holding the spider above the pit of hell, the wide gaping mouth of hell. So now he's putting some personification in it, because it looks like hell is a place that could actually swallow you. And it's God's mere pleasure to keep you alive. So you sin, and he's like, I'm upset with you, and you're done. And it's just that easy. That's what Edwards was trying to get that point across. All right, so anyway, I'm going to share the screen with you. Stop the presses. So anyway, you answered the following question in the previous exercise. Identify three famous figures of speech that Edwards develops in the 4th through 7th paragraphs. What things is he comparing in each one? And I want you to create a Jamboard, Prezi, slideshow, or storyboard of those three famous figures of speech in his sermon. Don't forget to use captions because I want you to quote the text, but I just want a word picture. I want visualization. We hear it, we see the visualization in our mind. Now I want you to find images and stuff and put it together on screen. But stop the presses. You know, I've got it pretty large on your assignment. It says, hey everyone, before you start this, I just found another presentation tool. It's website Canva. And I was working with Media Center and some people, and last night some other teachers, and it was just pretty interesting. So there's a link down here for you to join that. And I mean, I have literally do not know everything about it, but I am going to share a couple of things that I found that makes it interesting. All right, at least I think it's interesting. So I'm pulling it up now. It should be on your screens. If you guys want to pull up and join the Zoom class real quick, please do that. Click on the Zoom link because I want to show you this work. Now it is Canva, not Canvas. It does link to your Google Drive. You can do that. I'm going to try a couple of things. Let me make sure I can get you guys in. Make sure I don't hit remove. Are you able to see the link for Zoom? All right, so go ahead and join. H, I did pull you up, and it looks like you're just in limbo right now. There you go. All right. And anyway, you guys are looking at my screen now. Let me get the agenda off the board. Okay, not that agenda, this agenda, the whole thing. All right. So, and this is Canva. At least I think it is the home page. And it looks girly. Sorry, ladies. I didn't mean to say that. But and that's kind of what my first impression was when I hit the home page. And but then I thought, well, you know, we're doing presentations and stuff, and then we're doing some group work things later on. There may be some video stuff that we do, and so I'm looking at all these things that for the possibility of what we do. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit. All right, it's not letting me blow it up. Maybe it's because I wasn't there. All these screens, and I don't know where my cursor is at. Okay, so all right, posters are good. You know, a flyer or something like that. Infographic, you guys have probably heard of those. Presentation tools, I clicked on that real quick, which was pretty interesting because this is kind of a presentation that you're going to be doing, and I was hoping it would give me some examples. Oh, there we go. It's coming up, just acting really slow. So untitled presentation, and there's some templates there that we can work with. Brainstorm presentations, company presentations, creative presentations. You know, so there's tons once you do that. So and I'm gonna find out too if you guys get linked in. So I'm gonna say apply all 10 pages just because. All right. So meal prep hacks, and you see that, but that's just not it. So I can do this with my presentation too. I just clicked on videos. Come on. And there we go. I could find different videos. So I'm just going to put a different background in there right now. So are you seeing what I'm saying now? What got me excited was the motion. Not only that, you know, of course, there's different backgrounds we can put in, and you can create slides. We can get seriously creative with this stuff. So I'm going to put that landscape in there right now. It should keep the words. And then, of course, you can change your font colors and make it match. At least I thought you could. hollow. We don't want hollow, but glitch, echo. I mean, so there's just a lot of things you can do. I thought you can actually change the text color. You can change it to maybe pink or something like that. But there's just so much stuff in it. So, but there's more. I feel like I'm making a sales pitch or whatever. So there's a whole lot of things that you can actually pull in. You may also, I guess you can pull in some YouTube stuff if we need to. This is what tripped me out. Music. Now, you're not going to find like hit titles and things like that. All right, since this is water, I'm just going to go ahead and choose Epic Voyage. So it should come in there. There it goes. Video game blockbuster. How did I do that one? Okay, so anyway, what that is, you can actually double click on this. And all right, so I had to cut the music because I know that you at home, if I just had the music the whole time, you wouldn't be able to hear what I'm saying. But if you look up here too, I think you can start editing the music in that. Now I haven't played with it enough to figure out, can I do it per slide or does it for the whole show? Right now I think it does it for the whole show. So if you come up here and hit play, where's my play? I had a present or play button up here too. I know that's just going to do the thing. I don't need the add page right now. That's what I'm going to change it to help. So I'm just titling it that. All right, so anyway, if you share it, you can share it to, I can share it to the class, I'm not going to do that. You can actually share it to me on Google or something like that. If that's not possible, you save it and you get the link to share it on Canvas. So you'll have to do that anyway. But, I mean, it was just really cool. And there is a play button on here somewhere. I don't know why this hasn't come up yet. Resize, home. So, and right now, I think it's all free because it's an education thing. Where is the play button? Move down, add presenter notes. Well, this is just unfortunate. I don't want to download it. But I'm going to click on it anyway. All right, so we'll just have to figure it out together. Anyway, this is a whole trial thing. So go back through Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God, and I really want you to try this Canva and for your presentation. I've included a link. I've got so many tabs open now, it's terrible. There we go. I've included a link. Click on that and join my English class, and hopefully we can do something pretty good with it. All right, so we have about 45 minutes left of class, for the actual class. So I want you to start working on those presentations. I want you to start working with those figures of speech. Ask me questions. Because I want to make sure that we have the three big ones. And even if you find a smaller one to point out, you can do that too. Just remember, I do want captions. I do want words. So you can copy and paste if you need to the metaphors, or you can just put what they are or something like that. Be creative with this. And I don't know how much music that you guys are going to have access to, but take your time and let's see if this works. So anyway, good luck. And I just saw Gabe, and I just said a name. All right. Hey G, welcome. And I just did a video about this new presentation stuff that right here. Make sure you're clicking on that. I got to finish this video. You'll see it black out in just a second.